You got to be determined to win. Period. It's just like with an NFL team. They don't quit because the player decides that he don't want to play no more. An NFL player don't fumble the ball and then say they're going to quit football. No, they still make millions when they fumble the ball. So you're going to make mistakes on this journey, but you can still make money. I'm 30 years in. I still make mistakes. And I'm still making money. Because I decided that I'm going to win a championship. Period. No matter what happens.
I try to check 2 boxes now in my life. I try to make money and do good by people. You know what I mean? I want other people to benefit from the things that I'm doing. So if I can do that, that's my mission in life.
Well, it's a little unusual in the late, October to be seeing yellow jackets, but we had some yellow jackets in the vents over there for us. So they had a few stings for me in the back of the neck, and but no, it looks like they're getting in through the crawl vents. They're crawling up the side of the wall, getting into the crawl vents, which is real unusual. He's got gray squirrel and the flying squirrel. And unlike his name, it doesn't actually fly, but it does glide. And with a big house like this, they'll get on the top of the roof and they'll actually kind of spread their arms. You can see the skin up under their arms will catch wind, and they can actually glide for quite a long ways, about like a bat would fly. It's a very interesting infestation, if you want to call it that. It's the cutest infestation ever, if you got to have one.
Which I know the punch things. What happened? Why you walking like that?
My legs hurt. I've been working out.
You think I'm lying?
Be on that shit right now.
All right, Mom. Hey, I ain't lying. I believe you don't work out. Man, you don't do it.
What's up with your boy Kanye West, man? Your racist brother.
That's your brother.
That's your brother.
I'm surprised. I know you with everything you say.
I thought I was coming to get this, man.
Oh! No, you not.
How much?
For you, it's $3,500.
Man, brother, $3,500. You told me you paid $2,000 for it.
Oh, I didn't. I never told you that. Do the research.
I'm getting it.
Listen, look.
It worked.
Look. I just replaced every last one of them. Brand
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Drive it. Of course it works. Yeah.
All right, it's mine.
We can take all the
You can't put it on your truck?
You can't lift it. They'll come. It's a flatbed tow truck. They'll come.
I just want to get it to drive to Chris' house every day.
That's how I got it in the shop. To replace all the batteries and shit.
You said you was gonna drive this shit for us. Hell, man.
No, I'm seriously thinking about getting a house sitter. This is the first time I've ever considered that. Getting a house sitter. Somebody that's actually gonna be here on the regular and shit.
That's all you need.
Well, the winter coming now, so I'm gonna be here on the regular. But once the summer kick in,
so you about to be here this winter?
I'm gonna be here as
1,000%.
well, not every day, all day, but I'm gonna be here majority of my time over the winter for sure. I'm gonna be here. Yeah. For a month, I'm gonna rent a house in Florida between from Christmas to like the 3rd week of January. We rent a crib down there in Kissimmee. But other than that, I'm gonna be here.
We gon' put this work in. All I spit is fire, bitch, I'm earth wind. We paper chase cause money make the earth spin. Before you purchase Birkins and purses and get to splurging, make sure you make investments that's worth it and watch it surface. We never not working, we winning, I found my purpose.
Can I do a walkthrough? That was the text message.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house.
Plans today was to serve 2 3-day notices, one to apartment 1 and one to apartment 2. Apartment 1 for non-payment of rent, a portion of the rent, and apartment 2 was unsanitary conditions. Apartment 2 was Frank. Frank, I spoke to him. He has some issues. A portion of Frank's rent is paid, and another portion is not. The agreement was I was going to be flexible with him, but he was going to maintain the outside of the building, meaning like not to cut the grass, but I have a landscaper for that I contract with, but to make sure there's no paper, the bottles, looking at the area, all the litter. He was just to keep it clean, sweep up the halls. He's not doing that, so I told him you need to pay that portion to me. He will not return any phone calls. So I came in today to do an inspection. I gave him a 24 to 48 hour notice. So I saw that there is some issues going on with a little leakage in the back of the building. So I'm going to have that repaired, and I'm also going to have his back bedroom painted and his carpet cleaned in his back bedroom. And in a week, I'll have that done, and his return is he's going to make sure that his unit is clean when I do a walkthrough again, an inspection of the unit. And at that point, I will proceed if I want to proceed with a 3-day notice in collection, or we're going to start with a clean slate. Well, basically, he was stating that he's been sick. He doesn't have the money. He's a veteran. He's on a fixed income. So I understand that. However, it does not mean that you're not supposed to pay your rent, because when you qualify for this unit, you qualify based upon your monthly earnings, and his monthly earnings afforded him to be able to pay the $925 a month per rent. So tonight, you know the rules. Kick first. So if anything in here, or any people in here, you got your gun?
Yes.
So it's an ugly one. Your house don't look nothing like this.
No,
Nothing like this. Hey, you got a gold mine compared to this. As far as the renovation. So this is the kitchen. This is my first time seeing this house. Hardwood floors. Look how nice and big it is. Got a little buckling on the floor. Those are things you're looking at, but it's an older house. See that? You see that? Mm-hmm. It's like a wave. That could be the age of the house, the moisture. To the bathroom, so I'm gonna gut all this out. Not bad at all. All cosmetics. We got. So it's rare that you find a 2-family with 3 bedrooms. So you got 1, 2, 3. You scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Let me go back to back. Let's see what you got. You don't hear nothing, do you?
No.
Hey. So look, this is how you know some animals in here. Right here. You see all the poop? Rats. You got some mice droppings. Raccoons. I don't see no roaches. It's not a bad house at all. And again, go in and do the electrical, update the plumbing, new bathrooms. This right here rent easy $1,100-$1,200 a month, up and down. Plus they got a 3rd floor, easy. New windows, you see the new windows, new roof. Those are the things you look at. Those are your more expensive items in a renovation. Let's go check out the 3rd floor. And I bought this house blind. So you see right there on the steps, so watch your feet. There's some raccoon droppings.
I don't want to step in that. You can. I don't want to step in that.
I hear some up here, so I don't think we should go up here. But again, as I can see, just peeking up here, it's a full bedroom, a bathroom. So we got a 3-family home. 2 bedrooms upstairs, a full kitchen.
You hear something?
It's a nice little, it's a nice little dollar. It's in a step. so it's not wet, but there are signs of moisture. We're gonna look for the furnaces. I can get down there. Looking for the furnaces. We got 2 furnaces here. I don't know the condition. More than likely need replaced. We don't know if they work. Let's look for the electrical box. Remember I taught you that? We're gonna look for the electrical box and see if it's upgraded. Let's see. Up, bang. New electrical boxes. That's a big expense. In the far corner, you see it? You see? Glass block window here. New electrical box, yes. So remember I told you when you're going into the basement, you look for the furnaces, you look for the hot water tanks, you look for any moisture, and you look at the electrical box. You see those 2 electrical boxes? Those 2 are upgraded electrical boxes. So that's one less thing that I will have to do to this property in the renovation. Possibly.
No hot water tank?
No, I don't see any hot water tanks, so we probably stole them. So what you think?
I feel much better. I'm confident. Yeah.
So you see, I go through these houses. I'm not scared. You know, there's nothing to be scared of. You're not scared of making money.
I'm never scared of making money.
Okay. Well, this is going to be.
Let's go to the backyard. I'm not scared.
Well, let's go. Woo. I'm going to have all this cut down. I might left a car back here. So typically when someone leaves a car on your property, you have rights to the car. If you just let your house sit for a period of time, this is what'll start happening. People will see that it's an abandoned home and they'll start dumping tires, rubber, old cars. It looks like someone dumped at some point a bunch of dirt. They'll start dumping on your unit. And guess what? You can't do anything about it. You're responsible for it. So when I start this process, once I close, I'll get the dumpster over here and get it started. I'll secure the property and I'll get it cleaned out.
All right, so where we at? You said about showing.
This is a flat roof, so it's gonna need maintenance over the winter time. I was thinking about they gotta make sure they're getting the snow off and all of that stuff because that's probably how it got so bad like this. Just because it's flat roofs don't need maintenance.
Got it.
The floors, you know what I'm saying? We can see wet marks and stuff like that, and then touch up in there, and you'll be able to tell. But there's not nothing up in here. Some of it may look like water stains, but it's just like old stains.
Got it.
But it's dry. So that's not leaking. You see it? Mm-hmm. And then right here. So I believe it's coming from the chimney.
So today, just coming to check the progress of the exterior paint. Following up with the paint guy. Also coming to meet to get a quote for the metal work and the gutters, and this is my guy that actually did the roof. So and the electrical guy. So we did the roughing on the electrical a few days ago, and the electrical inspector is about to come out to sign off on the electrical. After that, we headed to the finish line fast.
We gon' put this work in. All I spit is fire, bitch, I'm earth wind. We paper chase cause money make the earth spin. Before you purchase Birkins and purses and get to splurging, make sure you make investments that's worth it and watch it surface.
So this week six, only thing we got left to do is the hardwood floors, redo the hardwood floors. Sunday they'll be a wrap. And did it 6 weeks. Yep, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. The reason why I was able to do it in 6 weeks because I got a blueprint. I got a 6 week 6-week blueprint. When I first started, it used to take me months to do properties. And the reason why it took me months because I didn't have a process. And with contractors, if you don't have a process, they just gonna be running no huddles. And they're gonna tell you, I'm gonna be done this week, I'm gonna be done next week. But when you have a process and they know that you got a process and they know that you know that, okay, it only take 3 days to do the rough end for the plumbing. It only take 3 days to do the rough end for the electricity. So when they know that you know that, they move different. Everybody stay on course. Like to paint the exterior of a house, let's just take this house for example, this 1,200 square feet. To paint the exterior, it's 4 days max. It's 4 days max to paint the exterior. To do the roof on a 1,200 square foot house, that's 1 day. Tear off and put back on, 1 day. To do all new gutters, that's a 1 day job, right? To do the windows is a 1 day job. Once you order them, it take about 4 weeks to get the windows, but that's a 1 day job. Like I said, to do the electrical, just the rough end, that's like 3 days, 3 days max, because you're not putting fixtures in. You're just running your wire. You're running all your wire and you're not putting the fixtures in. That's 3 days. Rough end plumbing, about 3 days. 4 days max. To put a furnace in, that's like 4 hours to put a furnace in. To paint the interior of a 1,200 square foot house, you're looking at about 4 days. So none of this takes long, but if you don't know, if you're a new investor and you don't know, the contractors will run all kind of plays on you. But when you know, you can hold them accountable and you can have something in your agreement to where if they ain't finished by this date, you start deducting money. But having a process in place, it allows you to get finished faster and to get finished on track.
They say a fool in this money is soon parted. Fools acting a fool is food and we starving. See, we the type to bring our own sand to the beach party. Niggas focused on Lori, want pockets like Steve Harvey. Focusing on my target, I'm marginalizing the market. I'm magnifying successes, closing deals in corporate office. More dress shoes than sneakers in my closet. Said I'm all about my business. You can tell by my demeanor when I'm walking. Yeah, I mean it, I'm the cleanest. Yeah, I said it, I'm the freshest. Yes, class is a session you want.